Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading. You asked for clarity and here is universe's answer. And I have prepared 4 different piles with a tarot deck and a crystal, and a pile that you feel the most drawn to will be reading today. So we have pile number 1 with tarot, black and gold edition, and the pirate crystal, and this is the gold pile. This is the back side of the tarot deck. Okay, we have pile number 2, the blue pile with tarot of the cosmic seed and the lapis lazuli crystal. We have pile number 3, the green pile with wise earth medicine tarot and the malachite crystal. Finally, we have pile number 4, the black pile with the wild unknown tarot and the tourmaline crystal. Okay, this is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find your timestamps, and I will see you guys in your sub-readings. Hello, pile number 1, the gold pile. Welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to tarot, black and gold edition, and the pyrite crystal. This is a pretty heavy crystal. It feels good to have it. Almost feels like a piece of gold. It's called fool's gold because it's not real gold. But it is a stone of abundance, protection, and growth. It draws in fortune and luck and helps us take action to create abundance. It is a powerful protection stone, and it is connected to the solar plexus chakra and the zodiac Leo. So let's dive into your reading. We are going to put the tarot deck over here because we are starting with another tarot deck actually and some oracle cards. Look at this. I have the tray here. We have 4 decks to work with and we have the giant Raider Waite. If you have watched my readings, you know it always makes me very happy. I don't know why. It's just a fun deck to work with. You know, somehow it feels like it's like very clear, you know, maybe because it's so big. So we're gonna start with taking out 2 giant Raider Waite cards. Look at that at the bottom of the deck. Already we have the Queen of Swords. So maybe we are gonna get some clarity here. So pile number 1 has asked for clarity. What is universe's messages? What is universe's answer? Okay. We're going to do these 2. Let's also, like we always do, prepare these cards. We're going to take 2 cards from this deck. Look at that. We got 2. And I think we're going to do 2 cards each from these decks as well. Yep. Okay. I shuffled the decks before we started. Actually, this one I shuffled pretty good because I felt like I should. Okay. Gold pile. Let's see what the universe has to say. We got the 5 of Wands, the card of conflict, tension, aggression, fire, competition, hard. Everybody's fighting here. See, it's 5 people. And yeah, okay. So there you got the Five of Wands, Aries energy, and we got the star beneath with hope. Bringing you clarity. So, okay, very clear first message. Pyrite draws in luck and abundance. So already you are trying to manifest something. And it's heavy. It's almost like a magnet. So something is being pulled towards you. That's like a very first message that you need to know. You are drawn to the color gold. That's a very specific energy, you know, gold. So let's get that clear, that something is moving towards you. But there's also something else here, which is, connected to the Five of Wands, you know, and with the star here. I feel like universe wants to bring you hope, to tell you, well, this is going to solve. Because the star is the card of hope, healing, rejuvenation. So we need to do more cards to see what's going on, or like to kind of go deeper in the message, because this was very like, okay, you can have hope. You don't have to worry. It seems like it's going to resolve. There could be some very strong and powerful healing connected to this event. It could be a strong blessing coming from this. It could be that this situation in itself, this blockage or the situation in itself, could be that that is unlocking something abundant for you, something new for you. So it could be that the conflict, the tension, the stress, in the end, is going to bring you something good, because it's going to be, maybe you're moving away from something, maybe you're healing something, maybe you're releasing a blockage, maybe you're opening up for something. But there's something with movement and the situation itself. We had blue turkey tails, guardianship, longevity, and resilience. And so you will prevail, I heard. And so you will prevail. And so you will win. Maybe you want to win something. So you will prevail, so you will win. Longevity, resilience, rejuvenation. And toad, patience, stillness, and observation. Yeah, there's some craziness here in this pile. So I like, and we can see the Five of Wands, actually pretty interesting card, because five people on the card are completely like lost. This one, you know, look at this one. He's like, whoa, look at my stick. Here I am. And look at the way he stands. There's a lot of ego here. You know, I am right. And this one, he doesn't really know what he's doing. Like, everybody thinks they are right. There's one poor little fellow here thinking like, how did I end up in the middle of this mess? And he's like, he's looking at this person, is like, I don't even have the energy to fight. So maybe you don't even have the energy to fight anymore. So this one is almost feels like this little fellow here is thinking about how to get out of the situation. So with the toad here, patience, stillness, and observation, I think, you know, maybe it is a time to take a step back and observe. Something with like observing instead of reacting. Yeah, instead of reacting. Maybe you there's something with non-reactivity is a very powerful tool in healing. Non-reactivity. Not suppression, but non-reactivity. So let's put that to the side. Like, put yourself outside. Hope is here. You will prevail. But there's something with patience here as well. Like, something is taking time. That's why also we have the star card showing like hope. Okay, you need to have hope now. When do we need to have hope? When something is not resolved. We don't need to have hope if everything is okay. We need to have hope when something is not working out and it might not even look bright. You know, then we have to have hope that something will change tomorrow or the next day. And I feel like this is a strong message for you to have hope, but also to be the wise fellow here who have awakened. Like, there's no need to fight. Don't fight fire with fire. Yeah, I just got this message the other way. Don't fight fire with fire, because you will only burn. Rather take a step back and with the star, maybe focus on your healing. Maybe focus on prayer, your connection, with your higher self. Maybe be something with water, nature. A lot of water, a lot of nature here. Maybe focus more on what you want to attract with the pyrite. Focus more on your abundance. And watch it from the outside. And if somebody's trying to attack you in some way, because you're very attacking energy here, you know, pyrite, like we said, is a powerful protection stone. Guardianship, longevity, resilience. Yeah, it feels like you really need to not give up, stand your ground, and go after what you want. Attract what it is what you want. What are you dealing with? Because there is like a sense of that you're dealing with something. I'm getting a headache actually now. Like you're dealing, there's pressure here. There is fire, there is a little bit of pressure, there could be aggression, there could be conflict, there could be harsh words, there could be triggers as well. You will prevail, you will win, you will heal, but don't fight fire with fire. Step back, step away, observe. Somebody's trying to trigger you, maybe observe it and observe your reactions. And guardianship, like you almost like call in on your, I don't know, like this, you need a little bit of dragon energy here, like you need a little bit of power. Because dragons has fire. Yeah, maybe call in on your dragons. Yeah, you know, people watching my readings. I felt like somebody was laughing at me saying like dragons. What is this woman talking about? So yeah, maybe somebody's making fun of you, laughing at you, minimizing you, making you feel silly over what you think, what you believe. Because I felt like somebody was just like bullying me. Like making me feel stupid. Wow, what a weird energy. yeah, what a weird energy. Yeah, very like. But this is my channel, and you guys, you love me, right? yeah. Listen, yeah. I'm getting like. It could be like somebody's making you unsure of yourself. So yeah, take a step back here. And the toad, patience, stillness, observation. Leave it to the universe. The star is also like leave it to the universe. Something with also divine justice, divine karma. If somebody's doing something wrong against you, or if somebody's just like all over their place with their energy and it's affecting you, the best thing that you can do is step away from that and let universe deal with them. Something with like universe is dealing with this aggression, with this egos everywhere. Yeah, we got balance. Third eye chakra. Look at these. What is this? Who are these like these stubborn people? Stubborn people. You know, we have 4 people. So the 5th one has escaped. That's you. You escaped. You know, you escaped. You're watching it from the outside. So this is the third eye. It goes good together actually with the blue turkey tails. It looks like a little bit of an indigo blue. We got the root chakra with soulmate. Yeah, I mean soulmate. Okay. There are people that believe in you. There are people that it could even be that strangers are nicer to you than the people that are closest to you. Maybe for the moment or something like that. But something with strangers crossing your path. Might understand you. Like, be sure to something with don't mistake hate for love. Don't mistake meanness and bullying for love. And be sure to. There are people that knows you. Look, we even have the third eye here. Third eye. Do you have some type of telepathic connection? Or maybe somebody has a telepathic connection to you. Maybe you need to protect yourself spiritually as well. Your third eye, your crown chakra. Maybe somebody is affecting your thinking even with their strong fiery thoughts, with their ego. They're trying to manipulate you to think something or believe something. 5 of Wands, you know, this is your first card. It shows 5 other people here. So this was the kind of like the main card. So I'm going to go with that there is something going on here with other people. Yeah, with other people. That's it. If that doesn't resonate, maybe you should check one of the other pile. So soulmate also says like ground, you have root chakra, ground yourself in the relationships that matters. The relationship that matters are the ones where there is a giving and receiving from both sides, where you feel understood, where you feel like you don't have to fight, to be heard, to be seen. So balance, yeah, balance and soulmate. This is what's important. But this is stubborn. They like all of them, 3 stubborn people here. Yeah, I mean, like something with like allow. If you're worried about the person, like maybe you have, maybe it's your daughter, maybe it's your son, maybe it's a family member that you worry about, or a friend or whatever. Instead of trying to fix it for them, fix something, or like forcing them to understand your point of view. I'm really getting a headache here. It's better to take a step back and allow universe and their spirit guides to help them. Yeah. But with the scales here, there is some karmic justice here as well. Let's look at these 2 cards. Caution. Wow. Mercury in Virgo in the 6th house with caution. Okay. Communication. And Virgo, seeing Virgo from a shadow aspect. Virgo from a shadow aspect, it's not so easy. They are stubborn. They are overcritical. I like Virgo. I like all zodiac signs, from the light aspect. So nothing wrong with Virgo, but we're looking at the shadow aspect here now, also because it says caution and it fits in the reading. So they can be overcritical and trying to overcritical and controlling it even, actually. So maybe you're dealing with a difficult Virgo. You could even be a Virgo, but something with communication is not working here. Because everybody is like, oh, I am right. No, you are wrong. No, I am right. And this is the headache. I feel like my third eye is about to explode here. We do have the third eye here in the hand also. Hand also protection. We do have the third eye here with balance. And people being stubborn here. Yeah, I mean, the best thing that you can do in this situation is to take a step back. Be a toad. Yeah, become a toad. I almost felt like a toad. Whoop, you just sit like, wah, and you are grounded in your body. The toad is very grounded in their body. You are patient, you are still, you are observing, but you're also focusing with the pyrite here, Don't focus on this. Focus on what you want to manifest or what you have been manifesting, because you are manifesting something and it's moving towards you. Instead of focusing on this, redirect your energy to focus on that and leave this to the universe, with the star. Leave this to the guides. Something is going to balance out by itself, being removed even maybe. Maybe somebody's going to have to deal with their own karma or something like that. If it's somebody that you love and care about and they are in some type of there's hard communication between you, the best thing that you can do is leave them alone. This sounds so strange maybe, but leave them alone, because their guides and the universe has their own plans for them. We have speculation. Jupiter in Cancer in the 4th house. Jupiter is in Cancer right now. It is, when recording this reading, it is retrograde. But Jupiter in Cancer is also exalted, meaning that Jupiter in Cancer is a great placement, exalted, woohoo, brings out the best from this combination of Jupiter and Cancer. And we got it in the 4th house here, speculation. Why does it say speculation? It doesn't even make sense. So, yeah, something doesn't even make sense, maybe. Yeah, maybe something doesn't even make sense. It's just, I feel like there's, the biggest issue here is a hard time understanding each other, hard time communicating. Maybe you're just so different. That's just this is just it gives me a headache to try even. Because maybe somebody's ego is super, super dense here. They are bullying maybe. This could definitely be a part of maybe you're dealing with a narcissist or something like that. It doesn't have to be, of course, but it's just bah. And 4th house, Jupiter in Cancer, something with blessings in your home area, because Jupiter in Cancer brings big blessings, and we have it 4th house, big blessings in your home area, but also 4th house, the home of Cancer and the moon, also has to do with the past. So it could be that you have some past connection with this person or these people, some past strong connection. The 4th house is the house, mostly the mother, but also the father. So the parents, our family, people that we live with, our roots, our ancestry, but also things that happened in the past. It is the foundation, the 4th house. So this could be like shaking your foundation. We have the blue turkey tails. And I think this is some type of mushroom, that's very hard, that's like grows on the tree. It looks like one of these mushrooms that grows on the tree, they're very hard. So guardianship, longevity, and resilience, it makes like, you're going to survive, you're going to prevail, you're going to win. So yeah, that's it, that's it. Detach as much as you can. Focus on the people that are good for you. Detach from the people that are bad for you. And watch it, observe it from the outside. If this is something going on in your country as well, the 5 of Wands shows like something else that is agitating you, because it's so intense right now, many things in the world. Same thing applies to you. Better to take a step back instead of like getting like completely burn. It's fire, it's fire, it's ego, instead of like completely letting this consume you. Okay, let's do your tarot cards. I keep hearing you will prevail, you will win. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but that's what I'm hearing. You will prevail, you will win, you will heal. Blessings, big blessings will come in your home. You will be able to release something from the past, but be cautious here as well. Yeah, I mean, there's caution. Oh, it's just like, I don't know who you're dealing with. Stubborn people. Yeah, 3 people. Stubborn, annoying people here in this pie. 3 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I mean, focus on the people that... keep hearing like strangers, meeting new people. Strangers are like strangers, but they are soulmates. Meeting new people. Open up to meet new people. Create maybe a new family for yourself. We got the 9 of Cups. Be stubborn. Also looks like you're doing the same. Look at this. Okay, we're gonna have to bring it out. See, it's the same things with the hands here as the 9 of Cups, but 9 of Cups does it out of satisfaction. They are doing it out of stubbornness here. So be stubborn yourself, but be stubborn with what you deserve and what you want. That's the way of be stubborn. Don't be stubborn with your ego. I don't think you are. I think maybe you're even being taken advantage of because you're nice. Yeah. 5 of Wands again. Yeah, 5 of Wands again. Yeah, this is definitely like this is definitely like something annoying, giving a headache. We got the Hierophant here. So Hierophant, could it even be your marriage? Some type of commitment culture could even be holding you in this. So it could be something going on in your country, but the Hierophant made me think like maybe according to your culture, this could be family members, and because we have the 4th house here, you can't kind of leave them. It could be marriage, but it could be like you're stuck because there is a commitment, there's a contract. It could even be a soul contract. You have a soul contract, a karmic contract to some or several people. We got the Magician. Yeah, the Magician. It's all in your hands. Pile number 1, the gold pile. Look at this, pile number 1. Magician is the first card in the major arcana. The Fool is the 0. So the Magician, yeah, you have it all in your hands. The Magician is a card of action, power, and ability to manifest. Like you have everything that it takes to make yourself happy and satisfied. You got all that it takes. Redirect your energy to focus on that and try to detach as much as you can from this. Focus more on healing or letting it go to the universe with the star. It's like, once again, like universe has and their guides are controlling the Tower. Yeah, look at this. Something is going to go bad here. Caution. Caution. That's why you got the caution. Get out before you get too burned. Get out before you go to burn. And with everything that happens in the world, maybe you need to move away from an area that is dangerous. Maybe you need to move away from a person that is dangerous or that is like unreliable. I don't want to scare you in any way, but there's some unreliability here. I don't think I'm not getting the energy of danger. Actually, we got caution, which means like, okay, you know, there's stubbornness, there's fire everywhere. The Tower, the whole house is going to burn down. You know, it's time to get out because somebody's about to explode, maybe even. And you don't want to be there. I heard narcissistic rage. So maybe somebody's going to have narcissistic rage, psychotic rage, like throwing fire everywhere, like a little toddler, like narcissist does when they don't get their own way. But there's like, you don't want to stay. Wow, you really need to cut yourself away from someone here. The Hierophant and the Three of Swords. Yeah, this is a karmic contract here. This is a soul contract with this type of people. That's why it is triggering. That is why it is hard. Because there is something that happened in a past life that has not been dealt with. There's something that happened maybe early in your life with the fourth house, with your parents, with your family. This could be reflecting in your current marriage with the Hierophant, Three of Swords. Or the Hierophant, once again, just shows that you have a soul contract and a karmic contract. Of course, not all of you. This is not a marriage. It's someone else. Family. I'm getting like three actually here. No, it can even be an organization or a community. You know, organization, community, what's going on in your country with the world leaders. It could be your ex or somebody that you're married to right now, somebody that you live with right now. It could even be friends or something like that. Or it could be parents and family. Yeah, this is what I'm getting here. Yeah, and this is a very powerful year. There's big things happening. And for people that are not ready, that has very dense egos, you know, this is very painful. So because, you know, many of us have worked with ourselves, we don't need this suffering anymore. We don't need to carry the suffering of somebody else in this way. Yes, of course, we help people. We help people with compassion and forgiveness and healing. But if somebody's totally out of control, like the Five of Wands, the Tower, bringing destruction and fire and aggression and just like, throwing it on everyone. What do? The smartest thing to do is like take a step back and say like, okay, they have their own guides. They have universe. They have their own plan. You know, we take a step back and when things have cooled down, if this is somebody important, maybe there's a crack in their ego and they start to change and heal. Or maybe not, you know, but we need to move away from that. Yeah, this is a strong message to move away from that and create with the Three of Cups here a new, like something like surround ourselves with people that that deserves us and that we deserve. Yeah, mutual compassion, love, forgiveness, understanding, friendship, and joy. Yeah, that is a very strong message here. Okay, wow, this reading was so fun. Pile. Yeah, maybe not fun like that, but it came so easy. Yeah, the messages just came so easy. So pile number 1, this was your reading. And if you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. I do read most of the comments if I have time. And I think it's very inspiring also for me to do. Yeah, it gives me a connection with you guys. Anyways, do whatever you want. Pile number 1, I wish you all the best. And I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. So you asked for clarity, and we are going to find out what universe's answer and messages are together. You felt drawn to the blue pile with Tarot of the Cosmic Seed and the Lapis Lazuli crystal, the stone of communication, confidence, honesty, and integrity. It is connected to the throat chakra, third eye chakra, Libra, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, and the element water. So let's just dive into it. I have my tray here with the 3 oracle decks and the giant Rider-Waite tarot that we are going to use in today's reading. So let's just put your crystal over there. We are going to put the blue tarot deck over here, because we're going to start with the decks on the tray like we always do. And we are going to start with 2 giant Rider-Waite cards. So, okay, yeah, these 2. I'm gonna take 2 cards from the Oracle decks. Lapis lazuli already from the beginning, throat and third eye, you know, is already connected to clarity and clear communication. So hopefully we'll get some very clear messages today. Let's just turn these around. The moon, that's funny. Wow, the first card, major arcana, the moon. So the moon is the most like unclear, could be the most unclear. This is you're really seeking clarity. Yeah, you're really seeking clarity. That the moon really shows that. And we get the 2 of Cups beneath. So, are you wondering? The 2 of Cups is about 2 energies. Could be the feminine and the masculine. But are you wondering about the relationship? Yeah, the 2 of Cups mostly is about a relationship or a contract or a deal that you're trying kind of to seal the deal. So the moon and the 2 of Cups. Okay, let's see. I need to do more cards here. We got dissolution, purpose, and rebirth. Another moon. And look at these inky cap mushrooms standing here beneath the moonlight. Dissolution, dissolving too. Dissolution. Are you wondering if you should leave a relationship? The relationship is dissolving. Wow, this is such a clear such clear sign here. Purpose and rebirth. Okay, so either there is a relationship that is dissolving, or is going through a very hard time right now because you and this person need to go through some type of rebirth. The purpose now is for some healing and some rebirth. So this could be both ways here. For some of you, it's like you're wondering, should I let go? And we're not getting a clear answer here, actually. Because for some of you, it's a very clear yes. Like, okay, letting go is the right thing. This relationship has come to its end. It is not nurturing in the same way anymore. It's not giving you, none of you, the same thing anymore. So it's meant to dissolve. But so that each of you can go through your own rebirth and a new beginning maybe. But for some of you, this could be, because the moon here, really, wow, this was very confused. For some of you, this could be, if this is a higher soulmate connection, which 2 of Cups could also show. Maybe we should put another tarot card here, actually, with the 2 of Cups. Yeah, let's do that after I finish the thread that I was following here. For some of you, this is just showing that there is a strong connection that you have to this other person. It doesn't even have to be a romantic relationship. Actually, it could be another person. Soulmate, some type of soulmate connection. Could be a very dear friend or something like that. But could be that you're going through a challenging time because there's something meant to dissolve in the relationship that doesn't serve the 2 of you anymore, for this relationship to grow, and there will be a mutual rebirth, maybe even. We have cedar tree with spiritual practice, ancestral connection, and intention. There is something powerful going on behind the scenes. With the moon here, it is hidden with the inky cap mushroom and the night here. There's a lot of things hidden. there's a lot of higher purpose hidden from you. Like there's a lot of things that you can't make sense of right now, maybe. And there's a lot of emotions here with the moon as well. Let's move everything a little bit. Yeah, a lot of emotions with the moon, a lot of things hidden. Secrets, could even be somebody's like, you're finding out some secrets. You know what? Now recording this reading, of course, it is a timeless reading, like I always say, but there's always something going on, some full moon. So we're moving towards the total lunar eclipse, March the 3rd in Virgo. So it could be that something is going to come into light then, or like the next full moon, the next new moon, something within, like if you know a full moon or new moon that you have your eyes on, you feel there's a specific energy surrounding that. Could be that something is going to be clear for you then. Let's do, what type of card should we should do? Well, it's just, oh, okay, I guess that's the one. I got stuck on my hand. Yeah, so let's just do the world. Wow, this is interesting. The world is an ending. The world is an ending, but it's not like a bad ending. It's kind of like a good ending. Could be like something has come. So for some of you, there's a relationship that has come to an end. But for some of you, and this is where it becomes confusing, and I'm so sorry that I can't give you a clear answer. If this was a private reading, it would be so much easier. But because this is a general reading, I know, there's different people here. Some of you do have a very beautiful soulmate twin flame connection with someone. You're going through a very challenging time right now, maybe triggered by the full moon, new moon, eclipse season, something astrological or something like that. The moon makes me think like something astrologically is going on. And the world is connected to Saturn. So yeah, maybe working through some ancestral karma right now affecting the relationship, but you're both meant to go dissolve something heavy and go through a rebirth together and then becoming stronger than ever in this relationship. If you feel like this other person is not going to be up for this, then I feel like I wanted to cry now when I said that. It could be that this is a relationship that it's time to let go of. And then the world is showing the completion of the journey with you and this person. And the world also makes me think like there was good times, there were bad times. It was a relationship. It has played out its journey. So both, even if this is a relationship that's meant to go through this very powerful rebirth that can be completely confusing and very intense, is wonderful. But it's wonderful even if it's come to its end, because the world shows like you have completed something, but it also shows there is a new path beginning for you. Yeah. We have workaholic with the third eye chakra. I heard like somebody not facing their emotions. Maybe working so much or like not facing their emotions. Does that make sense? An impasse. Yeah, can't get any further with the sacral chakra. And the sacral chakra is the chakra where we connect from. Can't get any further. There's a stop here, an impasse. There's like, okay, you can't get further until you have the secret code. And you got the moon here. Once again, the moon. Moon activation, very strong here. Yeah, very strong eclipse moon activation going on here. Could be two people, divine masculine, divine feminine, going through extreme dissolution, extreme rebirth, or let's not say extreme, powerful, and maybe even beautiful with the world. Big endings. Yeah, big endings. Or it could be that someone is completely not doing the work and this is showing you that this is not working anymore. You are not connected anymore with the sacral chakra here. We have Venus in Capricorn in the 10th house with convention. Convention house. Maybe you're sharing house. Maybe you're married to someone here. Venus in Capricorn. Venus in Capricorn is super loyal. Super loyal. Venus in Capricorn is also connected to Saturn. Yeah, there's a lot of loyalty here. There's a lot of stability here, which could be for some of you, if it's like this relationship has come to an end, could be hard to leave them. You have a house together. You have some, maybe you have a business together even or something. Convention. And we got protection. So many moons here. Moon in Aries. In the first house with protection. Moon in Aries. How is a moon in Aries? They have to be fiery in their emotions. Pretty forward as well. So there's avoidance. There's something with avoidance. Something with avoiding doing the work. Even if it says workaholic, but they're kind of focusing on like the wrong things. Maybe not the things that will help them to evolve and grow. But this could also like show that the blockage that both of you are kind of like now being forced to deal with for the relationship to become much more stable. And moon in Aries, like and being more intimate, becoming more intimate with the moon in Aries, because moon in Aries is like a little bit more extroverted, and there's like feels like there's avoidance versus the opposite. What's the opposite of avoiding? Not avoiding it. I can't find out the word. Okay, let's not dive in. Let's not get too confused here. I think the messages are pretty clear. Two of Cups. Did you see it? Of course you saw it. You saw it better than me because you're watching the video. It just like went out as a confirmation. Two of Cups just came out like this. I mean, this is amazing. You have to love readings. And look at all the moons. Look at all the moons and the Two Cups looking at each other. For some of you, if you're still watching this reading, even if it didn't have to do anything with the relationship, it could be aspects of yourself that you are facing now, the masculine and the feminine. One aspect of yourself, balancing the feminine and masculine aspect within yourself, but that applies even if this is, and I think this is most of you regarding a relationship. You're being forced to face aspects of yourself now. You're forced to see the truth now. You know, the throat chakra is about the truth. Workaholic is kind of like escaping deeper things by like overdoing something else. That's how that's a little bit like I feel. Or maybe working too hard in the relationship even. Maybe working too hard. One person working too hard. Maybe something needs to be balanced. But anyways, Two of Cups really came out, showed us this is really have to do with that relationship. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Eight of Swords. Yeah, something needs to change. Something needs to dissolve. Something needs to go through a rebirth, an ending, or like, a mutual dissolving, ending, rebirth, beginning. It has to do with ancestral connection. It has to do with healing the individual. We heal individually so that we can connect mutually from a healed place where we can share our most intimate parts without being avoidant or scared or clingy, even dependent, clingy. Oh, this could definitely be a twin flame here. One is avoidant, one is the runner, one is the chaser. Or it could just be a very long relationship with the world, very long marriage that has come to an end. And you just are like, should I not? You know? And don't let the tarot reading decide what you should do. But reflect on this. You reflect on this. Yeah, you reflect on this. Maybe it has come to an impasse. Maybe you can't go further with this person. And the right thing is to let each other go so that you can both go through a rebirth, you know, an ending and a rebirth and something new beginning for you. Got the Two of Cups, you got the Two of Wands. Yeah, wow. It's all about moving forward. Yeah, it's all about movement. You got the Eight of Swords showing stuckness. It's all about moving forward. And for some of you, this is happening automatically, naturally, organically. With the eclipse energies, with the full moon, new moon, whatever is going on. It is happening naturally right now. It is intense, forcing both of you to deal with certain things, heal certain things, and you will do the work. You know, might be confusing, very confusing at times, might even cause disagreement in the relationship, cause like feelings of, or should we separate, or we stuck, or if it's complete separation here going on already, could be that you're worrying like, will this person do the work so that we can be together? Just, if you are meant to be with someone, Universe will bring you together. You know, you will conquer everything and you will be together. I strongly think this. We got the Ace of Swords. Yeah, so definitely for all of you, you know, clarity will come when the time is right. I hear, you know, during the purge, during certain type of things going on that are intense, you know, it's very hard to see. So clarity will come by itself. Yeah, like by itself. Yeah, just like go with the flow, surrender. And there's a lot of things hidden. There's a lot of things we can't see. There's something higher going on here. There's something going on in the background, so to say. So yeah, there needs to be, oh, we got the Eight of Wands. Something is moving fast as well with the Eight of Wands, Two of Cups. Yeah, this relationship is meant to grow a lot. Come together, come into union. Two types, come into union, or like I said, leave each other now so you can both go on your own journey. Yeah, it became a little bit confusing because we have two situations here parallel. So you just take the situation that you feel is mostly applies to you. We got the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, some of you are meant to find your own path, your own individuality. Some of you have been thinking like, okay, maybe I can't go further in this relationship. And if you're thinking that over and over again, maybe even for some years, that is the truth, you know, you're just avoiding or it could be that you're avoiding the uncomfortable part of actually letting go because you have built things together, and maybe with the world here, it's a long journey together, many years together, maybe even with this person, or maybe there's like some financial worries or connection between the two of you. We got the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Swords. Wow. Only good will come in the future. I mean, destiny looks good. Whichever situation that you are in, only good will come. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Swords. Path, clear, open path, new path, destined path. Luck is changing, blessings is coming. You know, Nine of Pentacles also shows that rewards and blessings are coming in the future. Two of Wands is a lot about the future, planning for the future. So rewards, blessings, a clarity and a clear open path will come in the future. Could be that you're going through something extra intense now and you need to maybe make a decision of healing is the best, healing, purging, but maybe even like, is it time to end something here? Yeah. Okay. I think we're going to stop there because yeah, it was a little bit yeah, I think this is a little bit hard on you. I think it's a bit hard on you. Be nice to yourself. Practice self-love, self-care, all these things. Because I think, you know, it could be that you're going through a very confusing time also. So, yeah, you need to be patient and things like that. Pile number 2, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. I do read most of the comments if I have time, and I do find it very inspiring to connect with you. Otherwise, it's just me sitting here alone. Yeah. Anyways, pile number 2, I do wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3, the green pile, and welcome to your reading. So you asked for clarity, and here is universe's answer, and we are going to find out what that is together. You felt drawn to the Wise Earth Medicine Tarot and the Malachite Crystal, the Stone of Harmony, Strength, Abundance, and Cleansing. It is connected to the heart chakra, Capricorn and Scorpio, Earth, and also Earth element. There is an affirmation on my little card here that also says, all that I seek, I can find within me. Isn't that nice? All that I can seek, I can find within me. Okay, pile number 3. Let's just dive into your reading. We're going to start with 3 oracle decks and the giant Rider-Waite tarot, which I absolutely love to use in my readings. So we are going to push the tray to the side here to create some space. We're going to put your Malachite crystal over here and the tarot deck, the Earth Medicine Tarot over here, because we are going to use that a little bit later. So let's just bring these decks to the table. And let's start with 2 giant Rider-Waite tarot. I don't know why I'm shuffling like this. Actually, a weird shuffle, but I guess I did. Oh, look at that. We got a 3rd card. I have to take that one as well. Okay, we're going to do 2 each. 2 cards each from the Oracle decks. All that I can seek, I can find within me. Maybe that's a message for some of you. And something with a heart. Turn to the heart to find the path. Okay, but let's start with the cards here. Wow, got the Lovers. We have the Lovers. I mean, the Lovers is the card of love and blessings. Look at this. There is a very strong love couple. What do we call them? A very strong love here between these two. But look at the big angel here. This is also a big part of the card. This is divine blessings. Divine blessings upon something that was always meant to be. It's actually a pretty strong card of union as well. Divine blessings of something that was always meant to be, which is very strongly connected with the heart, right? With the malachite crystal. And the zodiac signs were Capricorn and Scorpio, which makes me feel like something that was always meant to be, that is very stable with Capricorn, very strong, very grounded, very stable. And with Scorpio, spiritual, deep and spiritual. Is this going to be a relationship? We have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, I guess yes, Knight of Cups. Yeah, look at that, Knight of Cups. And we got the 6 of Swords. Okay. Oh yeah, we need to do more cards. Sometimes, you know, we shouldn't mess too much with what comes through as well, you know, because we got the Lovers, we got the Knight of Cups. This is very typical cards talking about love and talking about a relationship. So if this, you can stay a little bit longer, but if this doesn't really apply to you at all, it could be that you can check another pile if you want to. The Lovers and the Knight of Cups. The Knight on the white horse, but we also have the 6 of Cups, which talks about separation. There's a man, there's a woman, and a child here moving away from someone. But the 6 of Cups, 6 of Swords is also moving into calmer waters. So is a relationship moving into calmer waters? Is a relationship moving into calmer waters? Maybe trust your heart. Maybe trust your heart. All that I seek, I can find within me. That there's a relationship that will prevail, that will grow, that is divinely blessed, overseen by the angels. Overseen and blessed by the angels. We got the Swan. Freedom, duality, and longing. 555, the camera said when I looked up. So 555 is also, you know, positive change. Yeah, it's the angel number for positive change. So yeah, it seems that there is some type of positive change in your love, area of love. And it could be that there is someone very special in your life. Yeah, very, very special. And it could be that this relationship is going to move into calmer waters. Harmony, heart connection. The Swan is a monogamous, you know, they only have one life partner throughout their whole life. And it's pretty sad because when the partner dies, they return to the same spot and they cry after their partner every year. I think they return to the same place. Longing, duality, freedom, longing for union, longing for love. Yeah, I'm okay. This is going to be a love reading. I'm going to go full on into this because it was so strong here. It was so strong here. It could even be that you're longing for someone. You are longing for someone. I keep feeling like the relationship moving into calmer waters with the Six of Swords. Six of Swords moving away. Should we do one more card? I almost felt like, do we dare? Maybe you're scared. Maybe you're scared that something will not work out. There's something with fear coming here as well. Fear of not working it out. It could even be that the Six of Swords is that you have left another relationship. We're gonna do the card. I saw the Ace of Cups. Yeah, yeah, Ace of Cups. Yeah, definitely with Ace of Cups here. It could even be that you left another relationship, or that you're healing. You were abused in another relationship. Doesn't this woman look like she was abused? You know, and she's escaping in the middle of the night. Why is she hiding who she is? Do you see that? She has a hunched back. And she's kind of like hiding who she is. She has a little child with her. And this is the ferryman just crossing them across the river. The water is the emotions, you know. So just crossing her to another place. She's escaping to freedom. So yeah, so could it be that you have healed, or that you are healing? Or maybe one of you are healing something connected to a past relationship. Maybe you have had a child with this person. Or... maybe this is showing your adult self and your inner child. But there's some type of healing here that has a very positive effect on a relationship. Look at that Ace of Cups. Look at that Ace of Cups. And for some of you, you know, it's about leaving a relationship. And you're longing, the swan, you're longing for the one. There is a one here. There is a divine, blessed relationship, a blessed union here. Knight of Cups, it's moving in common. The Knight of Cups is moving straight towards you with the Ace of Cups, showing this new love, new beginning in love. Yeah, that's it. New beginning in your love life. We got Black Nightshade with protection, banishment, and baneful magic. Baneful? What does that mean? Baneful magic. Banishment, protection. I'm getting a dual message here. We have duality. I'm getting a dual message here. For some of you, there is something with the black magic destroying for you and your loved one comes out. There's a small portion of you, of course. For some of you, it is like you need to protect and banish a person out of your life. And it could be someone from your past, or someone that you're trying to leave now to make room for love, true love. True love, the one that you're meant to be with next, or the one that you were always meant to be with. If you have been experiencing, yeah, we have gossip, if you have been experiencing like really bad luck in love, it could be that you need to really cleanse your energy. Cleanse your energy, sacral chakra, you know, sexual intimacy that we have. Even, you know, with past, something with like clearing out the energies from past lovers. To make room for the purity and the warmth of the one. Yeah, the one. So we got gossip here. We got the heart chakra. With gossip, okay. And heart chakra again. I didn't see that. So 2 times heart chakra. Perception, yeah, heart chakra. So the heart knows the ways, but the heart chakra, yeah, there seems to be disturbances as well. Don't worry so much about that. Something with like with the Ace of Cups, it seems like there's some type of very cleansing type of healing going on right now. The only thing that you need to focus on is to I think like cleanse, heal. What are you doing? My cat is doing something behind my back here. Yeah, who's doing something behind your back? Making noise. Yeah, who cares about that? I think just be aware of there's a need to... If you want true love, you need to leave the one that's not giving you that. And move away from that. So, but here it seems like mostly that you have already done that. Ace of Cups, or it could be cleansing out, like I said, like something with like cleansing out some energy that has been in the way, like in the way for some type of union to happen, some type of inviting love into higher degree, perception, and gossip. Let's look at these two cards as well. We have Sun in Gemini in the 3rd house with versatility. Sun in Gemini. We have the Saturn in Gemini again. Concentration. In the 3rd house again. Wow, 3rd house. 2 times. So 3rd house is short distance travels. It is communication. Short distance travels, communication, siblings. Yeah, maybe something with siblings is going on. Is your siblings affecting your love life? You know? Yeah, maybe something with family affecting your love life, especially siblings or relatives. The 3rd house is also relatives. Maybe something that happened with a relative. Something with cleansing out energy. Cleansing out the energy. This is pretty, I have a dark thing I want to, but I'm going to say it because I felt like it applied. So wow, I hesitated. I'm going to say it. I was sexually abused by my uncle. It made me think of the 3rd house. This is definitely affecting my sacral chakra and definitely affecting the way I can connect with my twin flame. So that is something also that needs to be cleansed out. This is also a wound connected to the heart. So of course. So this was just something that came up and I wanted to share. It came naturally. I don't think many of you are dealing with maybe those things, but maybe someone is. But anyways, there is Saturn in Gemini with concentration, Sun in Gemini with versatility, perception, and gossip. There's almost like, you know, there needs to be a shift from focusing on the pain to focusing on the love. Yeah, so there's something with like, we got duality here. Fear versus duality is like one thing versus another. The dual thing of something. So fear versus love. Past pain versus love. And it's like a cleansing. Cleanse out those old painful energies, maybe specifically in the heart chakra and the sacral chakra, because I talked about that. And also because we talked about sexual encounters, intimacy we had with other people. You know, we need to, if we never cleansed our sacral chakra, it could be that we have like old sexual energy from that person. Doesn't mean that they are bad people or anything, but it's nice to cleanse everything out, to invite the purity of this higher union almost. Yeah, like something. And then I think with the Ace of Cups here, seems like something very strong is happening or wants to happen in your love life with the one. Yeah, with the true one. It could even be that some of you are dealing with a fake one. But the true one, you will know. With the fake one, there's a lot of talk, like something with a lot of talking, a lot of communication, because 3rd house is communication. Saturn in the 3rd house, this is like difficult communication, I would say. Saturn, yeah, I would say like restricted communication. The devil is even sitting on his lips here. There's a lot of swords here. The star is stuck in the spider web. So and versatility with sun in Gemini, like finding the person that you can truly communicate with is a sign. And the lovers is also Gemini, actually. Yeah, strong Gemini energy is coming through here. And Gemini, you know, is from the light aspect, you know, curious mind, very social. Yeah, curious mind, very social and very pleasant. But from the shadow aspect, you know, definitely connected to gossiping and complicated. Yeah, I would say like shadow aspect of Gemini can be very complicated and very dual as well. You know, Gemini is the twins kind of like, so duality, you know, can be a little bit schizophrenic. So the person that you are meant to be with, the one, there is a communication from the heart. Be sure to communicate from the heart. If you can't communicate from the heart, could be that this person is not the one. Because there is someone that you belong with, where love flows pretty easy, I would say. Yeah, could even be twin flames, and I almost hesitated saying pretty easy because twin flame connections are extremely challenging, but they are never dark, toxic, or destructive. That is what differs. And they're a catalyst for kundalini awakening and higher spiritual awakening. So those things are bound to happen if it is a twin flame connection. But it's not so important what we want to call this. It's more important how it looks like and how it feels like. And it's supposed to feel good from the heart. There is supposed to be some type of mutual understanding and mutual connection here. So that there's something with the one coming out so very strong here, and something with like also focusing on the heart. And the third house makes me think of the crown chakra and the third eye chakra, and communication and like perception, seeing things maybe differently. You're supposed to be the same in some way. It's not supposed to be so hard. Yeah, the one, not supposed to be so hard. So let's do some tarot cards. No? Okay, let's look at the bottom of the deck. We have Ace of Pentacles with the snake. Wow, talking about kundalini as well. Opportunity, stability, and beginnings. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, there is a relationship that's becoming very materialized. There's a new beginning in a relationship becoming very materialized. There is love. This is the part. Something happening with you and the one, and the you and the wrong one as well could be, or you and past lovers, you and past connections. Very powerful cleansing and healing is going on here. It's actually very beautiful. Can be a little bit painful with the heart chakra here, but it is beautiful and it's very grounded with the snake here. Some of you could be something going on with kundalini awakening, spiritual awakening as well. Spiritual awakening, kundalini awakening, very connected to the Ace of Cups. Especially, I would say kundalini awakening would be the Ace of Wands actually. But the spiritual awakening and higher awakening and cleansing is definitely the Ace of Cups. Yeah, there's some type of enlightenment, I would say, like some type of higher shift in this area of your life. True love. Yeah, true love. Romantic love. Yeah, this is romantic love. You know, Queen of Wind, which is the Queen of Air, or the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I became confused. Wind, air. Queen of Swords. Honesty, clarity, and maturity. Yeah, communication. Someone where you can connect with and communicate with. Connect from the third eye. There could be telepathic communication between you and this person. Telepathic connection. Maybe drawing someone in here. We have the Page of Pentacles. Manifesting, learning, and grounded. Yeah, there's a new beginning. Once again, there is a new beginning here. We have the Four of Pentacles, control, conserve, and materialism. Four of Pentacles can also be stability. Once again, relationship becoming more materialized, more working better, or like coming into your life. Literally someone walking into your life. And I got the Six of Swords again. Purpose, transition, and journey. Yeah. Some of you find this person when you travel aboard. Maybe it has something to do with crossing water or being on a boat. Maybe you met this person on a boat or something like that. Maybe this person comes from another country. Maybe it's time to do a love reading. Yeah, I haven't done those in a long time. So anyways, purpose, transition, journey. But I think for many of you, Queen of Swords and the Six of Swords, you know, if you already have a person that you know, it has something to do with releasing the past things, past hurts, past pains. Yeah, past pains, past hurts. Being able to open your heart, your sacral chakra, love someone completely, receive love completely. Yeah. We have Ace. Oh, sorry, guys. Ace of Wands. Yeah. So Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. inspiration, passion, and drive. Yeah, for some people, definitely something could be going on with Kundalini rising and activation. Some type of spiritual activation, love activation, romantic love. I want to say romantic love so strongly in this reading. And I don't ever think I talk about romantic love in my readings, really, but it really, the lovers, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the heart chakra, and the swan. I mean, the symbols are so strong here. So this is, and longing for it. Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't we want divine love, romantic love? We have Four of Swords, rest, healing, and prepare. Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords. 4. Yeah, a lot of stability here. A lot of stability and uncomplicated. Like something, if it was something complicated in a relationship, it becomes uncomplicated now. Because of this cleansing, because of this purging. This is like like you're getting rid of something old and dark, I would say, and maybe the other person as well. So if you haven't met them, they're being drawn to you, you're being drawn to them. If you have met them, and if you already know, this is like, wow, it's really, this relationship is really starting to be very grounded, very materialized. When I say very materialized, it's like stuff is really starting to happen, like you're planning your life together. So yeah, like big things are really starting to happen. Maybe buying a house together, maybe traveling together, maybe, doing things together, but like kind of like in a deeper way. Yeah, that's the way that I'm feeling. So we got Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Page of Pentacles, all talking about this new beginning. Ace of Cups, 3 aces. Ace of Cups, Cups, Earth, Wands. And the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, 6 of Swords, 4 of Swords. Yeah, a lot of Swords energy, a lot of mind energy. I really feel like you're getting rid of some like bad energy. Yeah, really getting rid of some bad energy that was hindering love to grow. That's it. I mean, that is the message. Yeah, that is a very strong message. And you just, maybe clarity, it's about perception. What are you looking at? Are you looking at the troubles? Or are you looking at the process, the healing process? Or are you connecting with your heart and feeling this very deep spiritual, maybe even telepathic connection that you have with the right one? The swan knows their partner. They even return to the same place, calling them. They know who they are. Yeah, the one is very strong. Trust this love. Romantic love. Yeah, I feel happy when I say romantic love. Yeah, this is wonderful. Beautiful love. Very beautiful love story here. Okay, pile number 3. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 3. I do wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 4, the black pile, and welcome to your reading. So you asked for clarity, and we are going to find out what universe's answer are together. You felt drawn to the Wild Unknown Tarot and the Tourmaline Crystal, the stone of protection, grounding, and purification. It is connected to the root chakra and Capricorn and Sagittarius, and also the element Earth. Okay, let's just dive into your reading. So we're going to start with 3 oracle decks and the Giant Rider-Waite Tarot. So let's just push this to the side to create some space. We are going to put the Tourmaline Crystal over here and your tarot deck over here, because like I said, we're going to start with these decks. Tourmaline is also a crystal that kind of like sucks in negativity and transmutes that into positivity. Into positivity. It can also be used for manifestation. So, we're going to start with 2 Giant Rider-Waite. I love this deck. Cards. So what is the messages for pile number 4, the black pile? Okay, we're going to take 2 cards each from the oracle decks. Let's do that. Yeah, it seems like this one. King of Wands, the visionary, the creator. Powerfully creating something here, maybe with the black tourmaline. King of Wands, fierce king, and we have Judgment. Judgment is about resurrection and awakening. Judgment comes with very positive change. Look at this. There is a divine intervention almost with the angel here. Time to do, and they're like, yay, you know. They are resurrecting from their graves, looking up to the heavens, ready to receive these heavenly blessings. Heavenly blessings. Okay. Judgment. The judgment can also be the final decision of something. We got the firefly. Doesn't the firefly fit perfectly with judgment? Ephemerality. I don't know what that means. Presence and illumination. Yeah, judgment brings illumination. We have the gold. A lot of gold here. Golden rod. Prosperity, luck, and abundance. I was like pile number, already from the beginning I felt like pile number 1 and pile number 4 belonged to each other. Pile number 1 was the gold pile. And you have golden rod here, which I don't know what it is, but it's some type of plant. So if you want to check pile number 1, you can do that as well. If you felt like they belonged to each other, or you had a hard time choosing it, it could be that this is the sign. So anyways, let's put that to the side. Prosperity, luck, and abundance. Illumination. So there's actually something very powerful going on here. With the King of Wands, seems like everything is in control. It seems like you really don't have to worry. With the King of Wands, it feels, together with the tourmaline, it feels like you can stay confident. You can stay confident. And the King of Wands is actually a pretty grounded king. If we look at the complete upright position. If it's reversed, you know, this is an arrogant bad person, I would say, you know, very arrogant person that uses its power. But because it is upright here, together with the tourmaline crystal, which is also very grounding. So it seems like there is a lot of you can stay confident. Yeah, like a grounded confidence here. And it seems like you are in power. It's like you are in power, or power will rule in your favor. If you were waiting for something to be ruled, it could be that it's going to really be ruled in your favor. The final decision. Yeah, if somebody's waiting for a legal case, it could be that it's really going to be ruled in your favor. Yeah, that's a small portion of you, of course, but I wanted to say that. So illumination, prosperity, luck, and abundance, and judgment here. So you first thing that you need to know is stay grounded and confident. And any negative energy that comes to you, like the tourmaline, maybe tourmaline is a good crystal to wear to protect yourself and also to transmute any dark energy into light. It sucks in energy, actually. I had a tourmaline once, you know. One of my favorite crystals is actually tourmaline. Tourmaline, easy. One of my favorite crystals. And I used to always wear a necklace made of tourmaline. And I remember in the beginning of my awakening, when I had so much negative energy around me that, you know, it sucked it in and it just like crumbled. It just like the crystal literally just crumbled into pieces, you know, because it takes in the energy, but it was so dense, you know, so even the crystal crumbled. It did its work. So there's like something with like, okay, you know, maybe you are in a position right now where you are like vulnerable for attacks of some type or some like negativity of some type, or maybe you're just a very sensitive soul, very open to energies. So there's something with like, okay, you're grounded, you can stay confident, and also make sure to transmute negativity into positivity, you know. So a judgment here also shows there's going to be some type of final decision, some type of enlightenment in your situation, some type of illumination, some type of light, gold light, prosperity, luck, and abundance. So let's see what that is that's going to happen here. We have guilt with the sacral chakra. Maybe someone is guilty. Yeah, once again, this legal case came out. Legal case. Someone is guilty. It could also be something karmically going on. Someone is guilty. When it's the sacral chakra, this has to be like somebody that you had some type of close relationship with. Yeah, because the sacral chakra is usually like close relationships. Makes me think of that. Oh, we got sacral chakra again with passion. Guilt and passion. Taking care of an older person here. Looks like a female taking care of the mother, maybe. Guilt. Somebody's having guilt for having to take care of their mother or some elderly person. Could even be the father with the King of Wands. We have affair with Venus and Leo in the 5th house. I really don't like this card. It always makes me so confused. You know, Venus in Leo in the 5th house with affair. I kept I wonder if you have some type of complicated situation going on in your life that you don't really know how to handle. Maybe that's why you clicked on this reading. You're like, okay, clarity is more about like, okay, well, how am I supposed to like handle this to illuminate the situation and somehow turn this around in some way or free myself from this or something. There seems to be like a little bit of a, yeah, like complicated is the right word here. Yeah, complicated is the right word. We have Mercury in Aries with restlessness in the 1st house. So it's like you want to get things moving for you. You want to get things moving for you and you want things to change. But there seems to be like certain things are not in your hands. Certain things are not in your hands. Maybe you're stuck with certain type of responsibilities. Because guilt makes me feel like she has certain type of responsibilities. And even, you know, reading to the elderly woman here, it's like there's no time for you to follow your passions because you're kind of like stuck in something. But there is a restlessness with Mercury in Aries in the 1st house to get things going. And Venus in Leo with the 5th house with affair is just like, that just makes it complicated. Like, I don't know what that is, but something is also making, you have like a lot on your plate. Like if we like, I think, you know, you have like, it could even be that you have a little bit of a weird story or a long story, like life story, like what's going on. If you would explain to someone what's going on, maybe it would like take you a little while to really explain to them. I think we need to do the tarot cards. I think the biggest message here for you is to stay in this energy, confident, powerful, like you, like feeling, having a sense that you somehow are in control. And with the sacral chakra here and the King of Wands. So King of Wands is the visionary, the creator, you know, the one who is like, what is it called? The inventor, the project leader, making things happen, you know, overseeing things. It's the King of Wands is the one who travels, you know, is the business owner. And with the sacral chakra, so connected to passion, creativity. It's like you want something to start for you. You want something to start for you, but there seems to be certain things kind of like holding you in a weird energy. Yeah, I would say like a weird energy. And we said guilt here. We said like having to, like something with burden, something that you can't get away from. Having to take care of someone or something. Maybe affair is that you're longing for love and passion, even. Yeah, that could be it. You're longing for love and passion and restlessness. Yeah, maybe life is a little boring, even. Which is fine. That you feel like that. We have the 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, look at this, waiting. Yeah, you have planted seeds, but nothing is, like, it's growing, but rewards are not coming yet. And it's like you're waiting for something here. I think with the Judgment being such a strong card here, and also the Major Arcana, together with Illumination and Luck and Abundance, and prosperity here. I think it's coming, but it's taking time. Yeah, I think that's the strongest message. It's coming, but it's taking time. The new beginning, Aries. Let me turn it around because otherwise I can't concentrate. So Aries, we had Aries here. Aries is connected to the first house. King of Wands is also connected to Aries. You know, and first house is all about this new beginning, the new start, the new project, the new passion here. So something is going to take off, but it is taking a little bit of time, but it's fine. I think it's not going to take that much time. And I've been feeling this for myself, like this is now recording this video, it's the beginning of 2026. I don't know the exact date, 26th of March, today, actually. Mercury went retrograde in Pisces today when we're recording this video. So Mercury retrograde also can make things go slower. So there's something, but I already felt like the beginning of this year, there's something with just like waiting things out because there's so many shifts and changes collectively and astrologically. And it seems like with judgment, with the golden rod, luck and abundance, even with the presence and illumination, you know, when the Seven of Pentacles also shows it, it's growing, you are manifesting something, that something good is going to come, but it's taking time. Yeah, what did we have here? The Mother of Wands, the Queen of Wands. Funny this says mother because I was wondering if some of you is having some issue with your mother here as well, because we have this girl is reading her book to her mother, and the mother is just looking to the side, like not. She's looking all enthusiastic. So maybe sacral chakra, maybe your mother didn't support you. Maybe, you know, you're dealing with issues that has to do with your empowerment, your personal power, your creative abilities, feeling in control over your own life in a positive way, feeling grounded, feeling inspired. Or maybe you feel all these things and you're just waiting for the energies to align. Queen of Wands, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Look at this. We have them together here. I didn't even think about that. King of Wands and Queen of Wands. Wow. Whatever you're trying to manifest or make happen for yourself, especially if it has to do with sacral chakra, you wanting to create something, it seems like the right time will come. Yeah, I have to say that. We got the Nine of Swords right now. Maybe you're dealing with a lot of disappointments, worries, anxiety. We have the King of Swords. Yeah, I feel like clarity will come, you know. King of Swords is also a way how to address this. You know, you need to address this with awareness of your thought patterns, of your emotional patterns, of past things coming up. What is coming up to the surface? You know, what are you feeling? What are you experiencing? Is this something new? No, maybe something happened when you were a child and you're reliving those same thoughts and emotions. So King of Swords just makes me think like, be aware. We got the Three of Swords. Yeah, wow. Yeah, okay, so you're stuck in the middle here. Yeah, you're stuck in the middle of something. Or you're in the middle of your healing. That's why it's taking some time. You know, there's some type of last things clearing and healing out before things are starting to really move for you. Or maybe before this final decision for something is being like set. We have the Chariot. That's good. That is good because Chariot is a fast-moving energy. So this is not going to take too much time. I do want to keep the King of Swords like this because I feel like you're stuck in the middle of something. Yeah, like stuck in the middle of your healing, stuck in the middle of the purge, stuck in the middle of protecting yourself, waiting for something. So Chariot shows here that you will overcome these obstacles. We do have death. Yeah, there will be some type of final decision. There will be some type of final cutting the cord, some type of final healing, maybe even with the death card. And beneath the Three of Swords, we do have Five of Cups. Yeah, this is if you're dealing with something from the past with the Five of Cups. Or this situation is bringing up past disappointments, past hurts, and past pains. You know? That's why also we need to be a little bit aware. Let's do 3 last tarot cards. Any more messages? I think the strongest message here is that you are a little bit restless. Maybe a little bit restless. Maybe a little bit longing for passion, romance. Fifth also, no, it's also the house. We have the 5th house here, you know, with the affair, with Venus in Leo. Venus in Leo is big energy, you know, you want to, Leo energy, fire energy goes good together with the King of Wands and Queen of Wands. You want passion, you want success, you want abundance, you know, you want movement, you want all these things, but it seems like there is some type of Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, but let's look at the bottom of the deck. We have the 8 of Wands and the Chariot. Things are moving. Yeah, hanging. I think maybe things are going to move much faster than you think. Yeah, actually, yeah, this pile number 4. I think things are moving much faster than you think. So maybe this is the Magician. Yeah, wow. Yeah, I mean, nothing to worry about. You're manifesting big here. With the Magician, with the 10 of Cups. Wow, look at this. Magician is looking at the 10 of Cups. Fulfillment. 10 of Cups shows emotional fulfillment, happiness, joy. And we have also the 8 of Pentacles. See, first comes the 7 of Pentacles, then comes the 8 of Pentacles. Maybe you need to work a little bit more with this. Yeah, it's not so much, I would say, because we do have the Chariot. And we had the 8 of Wands as well. Where did I put the 8 of Wands? Here. We got the 8 of Wands as well. So, not so much. It's coming soon. I hear something with the next 2-3 months. Something with 2-3 months is really coming out here. Yeah, that's it. I don't know what else to say. Pile number 4. I think this is it. Yeah, stay in this energy. This will do you good. Confident, grounded, and also like transmute any negativity that moves towards you. You know, maybe you need to wear a crystal, a tourmaline quartz necklace. Maybe even keep a tourmaline quartz beneath your pillow, like something with being sensitive during the night when you sleep. Also coming up here if you're very sensitive to energies. Okay, pile number 4, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. I do read most of the comments if I have time. I do find it very inspiring to connect with you. Either way, pile number 4, I wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.